So what does somebody with an English degree do after they graduate? Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about how I decided what I was going to do after I graduate and the plans that I was going to make and where I was going to be applying. And it is raining, so I am sorry about whatever noises you can hear in the background. Hopefully it's more relaxing than annoying. So for context, I will be graduating this May with a bachelor's degree in English with a creative writing track and a minor in mass culture and collective behavior. And my chosen kind of career path is in screenwriting, and I specifically expect to go into television writing, but screenwriting as a general. So the eventual plan is to get out to LA, even if it doesn't happen immediately. If you have any other questions about why I made the decisions I made that I don't cover in this video or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. I might not have an easy answer or any answer, but I'll try. So let me start by going over grad school. I'm applying to one graduate school for a master's degree, and the reason that I chose not to have my main focus be grad school is because I really don't need any higher degree than what I'm getting already for my career path. It's not really a necessity, and it's not going to make a big enough difference that it's worth the cost of grad school. So I decided, you know, there are a lot of cool programs, but even there's a lot of creative writing programs that are in grad schools and things like that, but there really aren't that many screenwriting. So there's a lot of creative writing master's degrees and things like that, but their tracks are poetry, fiction, and nonfiction. Those tend to be the tracks that a grad school creative writing degree will have. And to spend the money on a master's degree, and it's not even in my specialty, doesn't really make a lot of sense for me. So why did I choose to apply to any grad schools? So the reasoning there is that I'm going to be applying to the University of Texas at Austin for their screenwriting masters. And I'm actually applying to two programs at the University of Texas. One is just the normal master's degree in screenwriting, and it's a smaller class size. I think about 7 people get in every year, and that is partially helps to keep the cost down. So it's a more cost-effective graduate program, and I'm applying to that because I'm also applying to their fellowship program, and I figured I would just apply to both because it was the only school I was applying to, and that would just have to be a consideration, the cost that it would be. So I'm also applying to the University of Texas at Austin Screenwriting Fellowship Program, which is through the Missioner Centers for Writers. And that means that I will be getting a master's degree while I complete a fellowship. And a fellowship basically means that I will be working and doing stuff, and I will be paid to do it, which is why I can, consider that option, because I can afford to do it if it's a fellowship. I get a pay for every year so long as I remain in good standing. Tuition is covered, and there's a health stipend. I think it's stipend. So that makes it a much more cost-effective solution for me, and there's the huge benefit of being able to get my master's degree. If you can't tell by this channel, I love learning, I love school, so to have the opportunity to continue my education, and especially at the University of Texas, Austin, which is an incredible school, it would be really, really great. And again, it being a fellowship means that I don't have to worry about how expensive it would be to get my master's. So that's the first option that I've kind of set out for myself. The application opens the day that this video should go up, so I'm going to be getting right into that. And the other kind of focus that I have for my post-graduation plans are fellowships. So most of the fellowships I'm applying to do not come with a master's degree. I'm applying to a handful, and at this point the top two in my mind would be the Warner Brothers television writing workshop, which is unpaid, but it's more of a night thing, so I can get a job to supplement that, whereas a lot of fellowships are more of a like job full-time, like you can't really get another job. So it's not ideal that it's unpaid, but it does provide the opportunity for me to be making money and live out there while I do the fellowship. So I really like that one. It seems really interesting. It seems like there's great opportunities, a great opportunity for growth. I'm particularly interested in the fact that the fellowship has a portion where you're in a simulated writer's room, which I think is a great opportunity. So that is the second, I guess, fellowship that I'm applying to. And the third, so these are my top 3 choices, but the basic idea is I'm mainly applying to fellowships. So the third fellowship that's at the top of my list is the Disney Writing Fellowship. And this is another great opportunity. This one is paid, which is incredible. And it is, if I remember correctly, I think it's a year-long program. You're working at Disney in screenwriting and doing that kind of stuff. And the idea is to try to, you know, get you hired on a Disney show if it works out that way. There's of course no guarantees, but that would again be an incredible opportunity with an incredible company. And those are kind of my focuses as I'm getting closer to graduation and preparing to just get all of my applications in and together. So I wanted to kind of go through that because I think that there's a lot of different ways you can look at graduating with an English degree, and with something like screenwriting that isn't as common a track, I wanted to kind of talk about what my thought process is. And there's so many different ways to kind of break into the screenwriting world that this is just how I'm thinking is going to be the best way for me to do it. So let me know if you want to see more kind of screenwriting style content. I would really be happy to do it, and I've already got some great ideas. If you want to see what that might look like, go ahead and check out my TikTok. That will be linked in the description, as well as all of these programs. I'll have those linked in the description as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye!